So, the instructions for the lanyard says the first one is that we are going to lay our fabric on the ironing table with our pattern side down. So I'm using mustaches today. I thought that was kind of cute. I'm laying it down on the ironing board. It's probably not going to fit all the way, okay, but again, the right side is going to be going on the ironing board. And we're going to iron it just so that we have a flat piece to work with. I am right-handed, so I go from right side to my left side. Okay? We're just pressing out all the creases. So when you iron, you want to make sure that when I'm using my right hand, I press down on it. So that's going to give you the better crease. Okay. So again, we're going to fold it in half. So I'm going to start on my right side. I'm going to fold it in half, and you want it to meet at the top. Okay, and I'm going to iron from right to left. My left hand will be guiding my other part of the fabric. Again, you want to put a little bit of pressure on there. So again, I'm pressing with my right. My left is meeting them up at the top. Again, you do not want to keep, you want to keep moving the iron. You do not want to have it pressed in one spot too long, or else you're going to burn your fabric and you only get one. So don't do that. So I have a nice crease here, and I'm going to open it up. Just like on our paper, when we did the paper lanyards, we open it up. Now each side, I'm going to fold it to the middle. I'm going to iron it. So again, starting on my right, going to my left. As you can see, I'm not all the way going to the middle. I don't go all the way to the middle just in case if down here I get kind of overboard. Okay, grab the iron. Okay, you can also tell that I am not ironing past the crease. So then that way I can tell where my crease is at on my other side. Again, I'm just moving my iron right down the middle. My left hand is folding it to where it needs to go. And all the way down. Okay, so my left hand is not getting burnt at all. That's the way it should be. If you notice that it kind of starts to fold up, that's okay. You can just take your iron, go back and kind of press it a little harder to get down. But we're pressing it again, so it won't matter. Okay, now we're going to flip it around so that we can do this other half. And again, I'm going to start on my right side, work all the way to the left. Again, I am not going to iron it in the crease. And this is all that, once we get done with the iron today, we will not have to use it at all for the rest of the time. Move it down a tad, and then iron back up here. Okay, so now we are going to fold it in half, okay? Our edges are going to be on the inside, okay? Just like our paper lanyard. We're going to fold it in half. So now we have one side that is folded and then two sides that are folded. We're going to fold this, iron this. We're going to iron this one more time, and then we're going to put our pins in. This will look cute. I'm kind of excited about this lanyard now. Move it down a tad. And get the end. Okay, I'm going to turn my iron off and put it up. Don't burn yourself. Okay, so for the pins, remember, needle, tuck, tuck, needle stuck. Okay, so I will have the pins at my desk. You only need 5 to 6 of them. Now, if you're doing a key fob, which I know that some students from second period are doing a key fob, you will need the shears. Okay, the shears will have the black handles and a piece of fabric on it that is only for fabric. You will also need a tape measure. Okay, so if you're making the key fob, you only need 12 inches of fabric. So you would measure from one end to 12, cut it off, and then this half you would put on my desk, this half you would keep. Okay, if you're making a longer lanyard, which everybody is, okay, we're gonna do the tuck, tuck, needle stuck. Okay, I'm going to start one at the top. Okay, so make sure that you tuck it in through both of them. I'm right-handed. I'm using my right hand to push the pin through. So I went through that side and I went through this side. I'm going to take my left hand finger, okay, and I'm going to gently push it up. And when I push it up, the force of my thumb will help to push it through the other side of the fabric. Okay, so there's one pin. I'll go down a little bit. So again, I'm going to put it through the fabric. Make sure that it went through both sides. Taking my left hand finger and my thumb, pushing it up through. So then if I were to move the pen, it doesn't move my fabric as much. Continue on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and all I need is 5. You can use up to 6. So if yours didn't have a really good press on it, I would definitely suggest using 6, so then that way you can have more pins in it. Okay, this was steps 1 through 6 today, and this is what you should do on Monday.